tonight I'm going to make spicy chicken tacos because we started butchering chickens the other day. And I've got all my things out. And I've got this for my bread ball. I've got baking powder, salt, flour, oil, and half cup of warm water. We're going to get this dough made. Alright, in here I have 1.5 cups of flour. And then I have 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder. And I have a half teaspoon of flour. And now I've whisked that all up so it's good and blended. I'm going to put in 3 tablespoons of oil. And then I'm going to put in half a cup of warm water. And then form a dough ball. Now I've got this. I'm going to plop it over here. Knead it for 1 to 2 minutes. And then I'm going to use a pizza cutter to divide it into 8 pieces like a pizza. And then I'm going to cover it for 15 to 20 minutes. And while that's going, then I will work on the chicken. I kneaded that, and now I've cut it into 8 pieces. This one's a little wonky, but I cut it in 8 pieces. Now I'm going to cover it up with a tea towel, let it rest for 15 to 20 minutes. In the meantime, I am going to get working on getting chicken diced up in the pan with just a little bit of liquid. Then I'm going to take it outside to be cooking it up. Once it gets to a good point, then I'm going to add in some salsa. Okay, now my 15 minutes has passed. I'll take you outside here in just a second when we take these outside, and we can see I've got the chicken frying up in a little bit of chicken broth and some seasonings. When it's done, that's when we'll add some of the salsa. So I'm going to get these real thin, probably like 1/8 of an inch, into a circle. They're going to be probably funny shaped. I'll try to get circles. And then we will put them on this plate, take them out, and then I've got a plate with a tea towel so that I can open it up, put it in there, and then wrap it up. That way they don't dry out while I'm cooking them, so I can use them right away. I've got my pan, and we're going to use that over medium high-ish, and we are not going to spray it. I'll show you that part when we get outside. That one's really good and round. That one's wonky. Totally okay. We've got our chicken going here. It's looking good, looking good. I just really like it to be moist and have a good flavor. And some of this chicken I'm going to reserve, so I didn't add the salsa right away. Get this lit. Do it over medium, high, about that. This is a little bit stained, but I just cleaned this. I haven't used it since then. So I've got my tortillas here. I've got a pan that I'm going to heat up here. And my pans are so old, but I'm going to heat that up, and then I'm going to put it in there. And what we're looking for is about 1 to 2 minutes when it starts to bubble a little bit and when the bottom part starts to get golden brown. I'll show you what that looks like. Alright, so now we're getting a good bubble here. We are on propane, so it's going to heat a lot faster than regular gas or when you're in your house. I'm just going to slide underneath here and give it a good toss. I don't know if you can see it. I got some brown spots, but it doesn't look like it's showing up on my camera. I'll try to get a close-up. There's a good look. Hope you can see that good. That's going to be delicious. We're going to get that up here. I got my tea towel ready to get those, and I'll fold it over to lock in that heat. Gonna lock it in there. My grandma made me this tea towel, so she's pretty excited about that. I'll let Braxton hold the camera here for a second. Now we'll get the second one on. Just pop her on there. And we're waiting on the bubble. And the nice golden brown. You probably didn't get to see it. Look at that.
Wow.
I know, it looks so good. Stir up our chicken really quickly. And this chicken we butchered yesterday. It sat for 24 hours. We're going to give her a go today. Alright. Alright, so I just chopped up some quick toppings. You can do whatever you want. We just have whatever lettuce we had in here, onion, a little bit of olives and some cheese, some salsa, some ranch and sour cream. He's got his tortillas he's making. We've got our chicken, since we're going to reserve some chicken, and he didn't want salsa on every taco. Since I spiced the chicken, he wanted to have different kinds, so I just did it separately. And that's it. Quick, simple, easy peasy. It took me 30 minutes. My finished product, his first two are already gone. He loved them. The tortillas are super light and fluffy.
Yep, it's going to be great.